I mean, we've got this whole new town to explore. We gotta keep going. Ma'am? Oh yeah, I already talked to you. I probably am. Oh, mouse is on the screen. Sorry, everybody. I can't imagine us needing cut again. Now, there are times where we could use it and gain some advantage, but a slight talent as a dragon tamer. Hasn't come to trust you fully yet. Okay, so it is possible for it to learn. See, I'm sure that there are maybe a couple possibilities for this, considering randomized, but yeah. Until we get Dialga to have max friendship, apparently we can't do that. And these should be the elemental ones. The ones that are like the elemental hyper beams. So in theory, Venusaur, for example, could learn one. Yeah, Frenzy Plant. But no. No. Now this is an interesting spot. I think we only have one heart scale. We should also be just flipping through these, though. This is where we're going to have to take a moment. So we'll come back to that in a second. Before we do that, because if Dialga has a move we want to learn, we need to delete cut. Let's delete cut. Let's pretend it never happened. And if I have to reteach it to somebody, first of all, it'll probably be Alakazam, and second of all, we'll figure it out when it happens. One of the better town musics in the whole Pokemon series. Okay, let's see what everybody has hidden in their lower levels. There could be some stuff that they had before we got them. There could be some stuff that they couldn't have had, and we can now teach them. This is going to be Disappointment City. These are all moves that we saw, and Beat Up is terrible. And the good news is, Umbreon's moveset is pretty solid. We're not too worried about that. Electabuzz moveset is also pretty solid, but again, looking's free. It had some decent stuff hidden down here. Interesting. So some of this is also because of evolutions and whatnot. That's where this can get wonky. Like if we had Starmie, if we had stuck with that Staryu from the very beginning, then we could still learn some of Staryu's old moves, even though Starmie was well past them. All sorts of good electric moves in here. Discharge is interesting. I think it's a 30% chance to paralyze. This one paralyzes every time it hits, but it's only 50% accuracy. Thunder Punch is pretty cool, but its special attack is better. Charge Beam's interesting. I think it's like a 70% chance to raise that special attack stat. It's really high. It might even be 100. Nah, it can't be 100. Point being, like, there's all sorts of stuff that was interesting down here. Unfortunately, other than Air Cutter, which we don't really need. Nope. No. 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 Yes. And then we'll back out. I really should have save stated, apparently, so I could avoid these 4 lines of dialogue every time I have to leave and go back into the menu, but here we are. Ember, and then Judgment. Now, Judgment would be rather interesting if we found any of the plates. These plates are the stuff that Arceus uses. And so we could get just about any type of move we wanted if we had the right plate. We could give ourselves a 100 power Ice Beam, which is better than the regular Ice Beam, for example. But without any plates, that move doesn't do us any good. It's interesting to note, though. The more curious thing to me is why on earth he's learning so many normal moves. Kind of tanked the rest of his past moveset there. But his current moveset is good, so that's okay. You had anything down here, Alakazam? Nope, these are all moves that we saw. And they all suck. I'm saving Dialga for last because I'm pretty confident that's what we're going to end up using it for here, but something else might surprise us. Venusaur already has a solid moveset, but again, we'll look. Cotton Spore, Psycho Shift. We never actually used Soft Boiled, which is unfortunate. Frenzy Plant's already in his moveset. That's right. I do remember turning that down now. So there's no reason to take that. And Giga Drain is in fact 75 power in this game. Now, of course, if Dialga doesn't have anything good in here, then we might just keep our Heart Scale, knowing that we have Judgment as an option. Alright, so Dragon Breath might be just what we go with here. We already have Dragon Breath on Venusaur, but this would be Stab for Dialga. Doom Desire is interesting. I don't know that it's worth the delay. I think Flash Cannon is just better. By the time this gets off, I mean, we have a turn in between where we can also do something before it hits, but you can just hit Flash Cannon twice and do more damage than one Doom Desire does. And everything else is meh. Alright, we'll use it for Dragon Breath. Do we have another Heart Scale? We do. Okay, cool. I remember that we had one. I didn't remember if we picked up another one, but it looks like we did. So, we have a backup one now, just in case things get a little, with somebody's moveset. We can then fill it in with something decent. Did I go in this house last time? I don't remember. Freely command Dragon-type Pokemon. There's many legends about dragons. Look at that Dratini. It's so cute. We can wander around the town. You know what? Let's... This is not... Nothing? There's a dead end over here. You can't get to the water from here. I thought maybe there'd be an item hidden. Turns out, no. Turns out, get wrecked. Aru, voices in my head. Aru, sir. Anything over here? I don't remember how this works in this game, I'll be perfectly honest. But I was having fun clicking it. Blackthorn City. Right, we went in that house when we first got in here. Okay. So, we can't go up that way. There's ledges. Up over here, we got dude with glasses. All the Dragon Tamers are from here. I walked past that person and into the gym by mistake. The gym has unstable footing. There's also hot lava. Claire, like everybody else in this town, apparently uses dragon types, and our Pokemon went in the ball because there's liquid hot magma. Claire's waiting for you, but you ain't gonna win. And it's like, oh. Alright, so we could surf up there, but there's not a lot of point just yet. This is once again. No, I don't need you to tell me again. Ah. Alright, there goes our Pokemon. Now, this gym does all sorts of weird stuff. And there they've taught us how it works. We don't know exactly what type we're in for here. The team's looking pretty balanced, pretty strong. So we're going to dive in. Will you show me how tough the dragons are? Or will you show me, oh, I don't know, fire types? Aw. This is a grass gym. It's going to kind of take the sting out of this a bit. Grass, not a particularly strong typing, especially defensively. As an offensive move, it's okay. Shaymin. Shaymin's pretty good. I like Shaymin. It's adorable. I like Skymin better, but you know. Oh. He has good stats. He's a legendary after all, so, you know. We're just gonna hope this is enough to two-hit kill with the potential of another Giga Drain coming in the middle here. Well, it's still enough to two-hit kill if it uses Giga Drain again. And there went our burn. This will hit harder, so I'm hoping it'll be enough to kill, even though the burn is now gone. Let's see. Well, sometimes life just sucks. Big impact. Figures I go and insult grass types, and then Shaymin shows up to go ahead and prove me wrong. But outside of Shaymin and Virizion, one of the three, like, the three, like, I don't know what they call it exactly. So, like, there's the dog legendaries. They're in this game, and that's, you know, Entei and Suicune and Raikou. And then in, what is it, the 5th gen, there's the three, there's, like, the water fighting, the grass fighting, and the dark fight? I don't remember the third one. I'm not much of a legendary fan, I think I mentioned it before, so I don't really have the documentation of all of them on top of my head. Point being, other than those two grass types, there's only a couple other ones that are really that useful. Some of them are gimmicky, like Breloom, where you Spore Punch and you murder everything. But overall, grass type's not super good. Torterra, the final evolution of Grottle here, is okay. But that has a lot more to do with, like, Stab Earthquake than it does anything that Torterra does in particular. And it's 4 times weak to ice. There's also no guarantee that this is a grass gym, but since he's talking about dragons and it's supposed to be a dragon gym, one can only assume that that's going to be the case. Dragons are sacred Pokemon. These guys do still look cool, though. Yeah, looking like grass. Tangro's not terrible. I don't know that it has anything in particular that makes it stand out, but certainly a solid grass type. Case in point, it had a little damage that did, and this is probably going to kill us. Now, the moral of the story is don't say bad things about grass types. Now, obviously Typhlosion is here. I'm trying to save him. Then again, the last time I did that, which was in the Ice Gym, we didn't even end up really needing him. But, that's okay. Dialga, also a strong answer for grass types, takes 1/4 damage from grass moves. Oh. Yeah. Now notice the run-of-the-mill trainers in here are now mid-30s, which is all we are. And it's because of that weird level disparity that we talked about a couple parts ago. We have not done any training in between these places, for the most part. We fought everybody in the cave on the way here, but other than that, we really haven't done that much. We also haven't been encountering that many wild Pokemon. We haven't been going out of our way to get at least 2 or 3 encounters in each area. Even though that experience isn't as much, it does still add up. Yeah, I didn't think that was going to one-shot, but the critical hit would explain it. Wait to go! Dragons are weak against dragons. Terrific. Alright, so we gotta navigate this somehow or another. Okay. That's not what I wanted, but we can fix it. Thought maybe I'd sneak past him. Nope. Okay, so this guy's talking about not using dragons, which are grass type for this purpose. So what does he have? A grass type. I did give some consideration to replacing Poison Fang with that flying type move. I know it's not great, just because Poison Fang kind of sucks, and we have other coverage for it. But I didn't think it was that worth it. I'm intrigued by Judgment. If we do happen to find any plates, which who the hell knows, all the items have been kind of shifted around, could come in handy. That was just enough health that it stole to stay alive. They're trying to wear our team down before we get to Claire, and it's working. Of course, we could actually stop being lazy and use some of our healing items instead of leaving the gym. I might just do that. We have not really had a need for money lately. And even on the Pokeballs that we spent money on, we haven't seen a ton of things that we wanted to catch. Now, I might end up going back and trying to get to that Mewtwo because it was annoying me that it kept blowing itself up. You know, it may still come in handy, but at this point, it seems like we're doing just fine without it. I think Venusaur is also only going to take 1/4 damage from grass. So we're set up pretty well here. Just what you expected, huh? I mean, the trainer earlier in the gym said, "Oh, there's no way you're going to get through this." So I guess I just don't understand. One of you is way off base, and it might not be you. You might be just a perfectly respectable trainer who said nice things, but I don't know. Fran. Huh. Claire hasn't laughed you out of the gym yet with your Oddish, huh? Actually, probably should have Spored first. Since this is going to be neutral damage. Yeah, it's not going to kill in one hit, but that's alright. This is also neutral damage. 2 grass poison types in a slugfest, only on pay-per-view. Disappointed! Alright. I think this is the last one. Not even 1%. Not even 1%. Pretty confident stuff. This ends up being an unfortunate matchup for us. Yeah, gonna eat some damage. Luckily, since it's a priority move, Ice Shard doesn't hit that hard, but it is stab. Does this kill? Snover's unevolved. Yep. That's odd. Yeah, that's like a 100% chance to lose, jerk. I know my shortcomings now. Well, I would say overconfidence is one of them. Alright. So we gotta rotate the thing. Let's think about this here. I'm gonna rotate it from here. So we need to rotate this. That's not rotate, that's the movement. How stupid of me. Now we should be able to sneak through. That's gonna be wrong. I gotta do it to flip. I also think we want to do that. Then spin, then up, then up. And here we are. Right in front of Claire as the well, no, there's no time. That'll be the end of this part, and the start of the next one, we're gonna fight Claire and hopefully not get our ass kicked.